holes. Yeah. So I'm gonna just do a really quick tutorial. You're in the basement, okay. You just Dynamesh them, it's fine. Alright. So, where do I get this file? Go folder. Okay. Fucking data copy. Cut. My god! Paste. Okay. So Ike asked me a couple of days ago about his like how to do rocks and stuff. Me hopefully remembering how to do rocks. I haven't done them in a while. But once the technique is interesting. What the hell? Ike! Why is there 1,569 unused 3D points? Yeah. So I'm gonna start with his arm. So, auto group. Cool. Do this bad boy. I'll just hide. Dude, you need to, for your high poly base, is this, oh, this is your low poly, right? And split hidden again. Alright, so that's the bottom of it? That's the retopper. Oh, it's okay. Whatever. Clay polish? Nope. Apology. False. Shit. My keyboard is in front of my tablet because I've been playing so much Dota. Alright, let's swap these around. Hello, small cat! Giggled. I'm proud of my small cat. Went to the vet today. For Dynamesh. I'll just do this. I always do a Dynamesh before I do a Z-remesher, especially when I'm importing or using any of these, like, these have holes in them, and like your imported mesh, even though you close holes, might have like some really funky geo. So what a Dynamesh does is just clears it all up. Let's see, and then Z-remesh. I like the topology of Z-remesh a little bit better. Tablet didn't break. I'm gonna put some label on for this, because label isn't Where's my goddamn music? Free romantic music. Oh my god. Valentine's Day's the worst. Alright, so it's Z remeshed, funny color. So there's one matte cap that I love for rocks, and I'll give it to you, Ike. This one. So what you're really going for, I'm guessing, chunks of rock here, and cracks. So with rocks, they always have a, so rocks fracture differently depending on the type of rock, the pressure that they're going under, that sort of thing. So, like this is good, like big cracks, good. Build this up a little bit. Stage, I like blur my eyes a lot when I'm doing this, because I'm only looking for the forms to look sort of right. I take like chunks out of it and stuff. He's like, I'll just do one piece for now. But usually when I'm doing rocks, like I'll do the whole, I'll show you. They're like bits sticking, hanging over other bits, like hanging rock stuff. Good. You don't need both sides of the crack to actually show that there's a crack there. Saves a bit of polygons, I guess. The statue with Tron lines. Okay. Kind of like out of the courses. So, might be a little bit more. Because he puts a lot of pressure on this leg. You want to have sort of pressure cracks or stress fractures coming out from this leg as well. Probably. Depending on the age of the statue, you want to round... Fuck, there's lightning outside. I'm gonna round out some of the corners. You don't want to round them all out. Like, you want there to be like you want the corners to be soft, but you want there to be sharpness in like recent fractures. So this guy got chunked out like this. Still want there to be oh hey, it used to be. Storms, yeah, I just noticed. Alright, so let's just do some really basic. What's going on? Alright, this is not square. Square alpha. So the trim smooth brush finds, so you click on a normal and then it finds that normal and applies that sort of clipping, that face normal to everywhere. So usually if I find a face normal over here that I really like, I can drag it over here. Oh. So you'll see me like just trying to get like this one in here, but I can't get it. Really easy to get some cracks going. I want it to look like, and this is all really low right now because it's still like sort of proxy. Like at one point it was polished, then time got to it. Like, it's not that good for like rounded rock. Button. Hey, Press! You could have these like more machiney crack. The Tron bits. Yeah, there's a clear difference between the organic cracks made naturally from the stone and this sort of Tron light stuff. Where do I normally work during the day? Yeah. Work from home. Do a lot of fancy kind of stuff. Isn't like just all about getting used to the technique with the trim smooth border brush, because it's really tricky to use. Like, you'll see me just run back and forth with it all the time. It's all about like carving, I guess. layer by layer. Kind of weird. Just making sure your angles are right. All about these big forms, sort of. There's one way of doing it. Make another one. I'll try and match your concept a bit, like. I'll be doing a tiny set in a couple of months. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun making rocks. Alright. Try this. Yeah, it's already in ZBrush. It's a magical brush. So, if you just want it to be like smooth, let's see if I can match the concept. Fucking pro. So this inner bit is also stone. You don't know. That's the concept. I'd put it up in the ZBrush, but I couldn't be bothered. Stuff is so far from the original concept. Hearing to the concept is like fun as shit. because it's like you don't really have any creative control, so I want to try and match it. Try and make sure you capture the feeling of the concept art that was provided to you. It's actually quite hard to do. It took me years to into that sort of. I was friends with a concept artist, and he was like, man, I'm so fucking sick of 3D artists because they never get my concepts right. And I was a 2D concept at one point. Do the pain. Get right. All 3D artists who start off as 2D artists, 2D concept artists, who had to make like model sheets and stuff for concepts for 3D artists, and then seeing them butcher your concept, it's like, motherfuckers, when I get learning 3D, I'm gonna show you how this shit works. I'm gonna go to bed now. Kind of pussy. Yep. Alright. Because this is going to be nicely sculpted pillar of doom. You should polish it. I wish there was like a visual thing that says I pressed Alt. Sometimes you guys won't be able to tell if I'm sculpting in or sculpting out. Right now I'm sculpting in. So the thing that Trim Smooth Border does really well is like cracks that don't look nasty. By this thing. So on your concept you have a crack that goes because it's being seen from far away, you gotta make these cracks fucking stand out. Place where this sort of brush falls down is corners. Well, every ZBrush brush falls down on corners. Here's a ZBrush. The way it calculates 3D. I cut into it, and then I smooth, like add variation to the track. Out pretty well. Should move this. Go alt press, not pressed, alt not pressed. Because this pillar is kind of roundy, trim smooth border falls down here too, but you can sort of give the pillar a little bit of texture by doing a little bit of vertical carving, trim smooth bordering. Because machined stone looks a little bit machiny, like it looks like metal. So you want to bring out the material of the stone, right? So you do a few faces here and there. Maybe they weren't such clean sculptors. They weren't sanding their shit down with sandpaper. Sand. See how I grabbed this face here, and I'm just really good for cracks. You just gotta be kind of lucky. You don't want too many of them, like it'll just get noisy. That's a little bit excessive. Most things, a lot of the edge detail, a lot of detail around the edges, so and let the brain kind of fill in the rest when it comes in the center. You put too much detail everywhere, it just like no. Give the eye rest. I switch materials. You can see the difference. Like that green material really helps. Rocks, it really punches things out. You find out you want to make deeper cracks, then, well, cut them in and then you retop. Dynamesh or whatever. Say I wanted to put a really deep crack here. See how it deforms the geo? You can clean it up pretty easy. It's not going to be perfect, but cares? You're gonna be seeing it from here. It's gonna be normal mapped. It's gonna be pixelated anyway because it's fucking 56. Like you have to think about like how the in-game asset contributes to your final look. Regards to contributes to your sculpting because of the in-game budget. So if you're using a 2048, you'll see all this nasty shit in here, but like these sixes, it'll just be blurry. Chunk. And don't worry about like the little annoyances that come up because rocks are like organic and they're chaos, so you have to sort of embrace like any imperfection that you get. You might find like just by experimenting you'll find something that you didn't think or plan for, but it looks so fucking good. Bonus. That's what I always look for. I look for opportunities. Capitalize on happy accidents. That's just by finding like really strange, normal, trim smooth border. Create like really cool stepping. Done right. Actually looks better. Happy brush. You can barely see those cracks. Bit of wear and tear. Hey. Oh, rocket 5. like this crack so much. Here we go. Rock. One rock. One sculpted